Hello, everybody, and welcome to Build and Scale as we help you build an AI operating system inside of your business. The point of this exercise is thinking AI first. Instead of using AI to create a little meme or help you write a quick email, we want to integrate AI at the heart of our business, making it the operating system with which all other systems talk and operate as we're adding data into it. As we go through this cohort, you're going to see how we're able to do that, but it all really starts with using a master prompt. And so we're going to begin today in explaining how we can create a master prompt inside of Claude. And we like to use Claude because it has a couple of specific things that make it quite easy to do this. And one of them is projects. Inside of a project, by the way, in order to have the project feature inside of Claude, you need to have a paid version of Claude. So the $20 a month, or the next step up from that is $100 a month, which gives you more usage and a couple of other added benefits. But the $20 a month one gets you everything that you're going to need. And it begins by creating a project. So instead of just using, right, as you can see right here on the screen, a typical chat, if I were to communicate back with this chat or communicate with this chat, it doesn't know anything about me. There's no context. There's no nothing. I have to start telling it everything that I want to do, and that can become very, very cumbersome. That's why we at Build and Scale have created a way that you can use an AI operating system, or this AIOS, as the heart of your business. Think about it as the hub of your business, and then you're adding all of these other nodes that talk with the hub that you're able to plug in. And we'll go, as we go through this cohort over these next few weeks, you're going to see how we do that. But for this task today, we're going to build out a master prompt. But how we're going to do that is by creating a project. So this little file folder right here, you can see projects. I'm going to hit new project, and I'm going to call this my AIOS. And I could probably put my name in there, Build and Scale. And anything else you want to type and use in there, you can. But just remember, everything you type in from here on out, AI is going to use as context. So I'm going to create the project. Boom. And now we're inside of the project. I want to explain this window just a little bit so you can see what you're seeing, know what you're seeing. And first off to the right, there's a product knowledge. Think of this as a huge folder that you're putting all of your information in. This is that folder, that database, that bank, as it were, that AI is going to refer to all of the time. This is where you can add various different pieces: PDFs, documents, CSV files, Excel files, text documents, content. You can upload a file from your device. You can add text content, which I'll come back to. You can connect this to GitHub if it's reviewing code. You can connect it to Google Drive and get everything that you need there. You can connect it to, you can add text content, which I want to explain. I found that adding text content, at least as of this filming of this video, this uses less space. So you can add a name what you want this text to be, and then you can paste all of the content in here. As you add that content, it's going to save that. So I'm just going to, for example, show you example, and then this is example. And you can see it added a text file here, and you can see how much of the project capacity is being used. I don't need this right now, but it's just an example, but that's okay. I have found when you're connecting things to Google Drive, let's say I'm connecting a Word document or something like that, I have found it actually uses less space if I copy the content from that Word document and actually just go through and add text content. But everything in here, this is where your master prompt is going to be. Anything that you're going to be doing now with your business is going to happen inside of this project. Every chat you have inside of this project, let's say I have 35 chats here. When I interact with this chat, with this AI chat, it's going to reference everything in the product knowledge and all of the chats that I'm using. It's going to use all of that to help me. And this is going to be, a very in-depth way for you to be able to work with Claude in doing so. Other AI tools, ChatGPT and others have some similar functions, but it doesn't work right now as well as Claude. So we recommend using Claude to be able to build this brain. Something else with inside of Claude, you're going to hit your context window, meaning like the short-term memory that each chat can be able to have. The good thing is once it's in this project, you just start a new chat and it knows where you left off on the old chat. So that works out really well. There's also a couple of different ways, different things that you can be able to do inside of Claude. Sonnet is the smart and efficient mode. It's the basic everyday use that you're going to be using for Claude. If you really need to get deep and dirty, or if you're starting to do coding or things like that, you can use Opus. But Opus reduces your content window, and so inside of each chat, you're not going to have as much ability to chat with Claude inside of that chat. So I have found 95% of the things that we work with, Sonnet is really good at doing that. By the way, if you're in a chat and you're like, oh, I'm using Sonnet and I need to go deep into something, I want to create some code. Inside of each chat, you can't go back and forth between Claude Sonnet and Claude Opus 4. Each time you use one, you have to open up a brand new chat. So just keep that in mind. So today we're going to build our master prompt. And I just wanted to give you a quick rundown on how Claude works. And again, accessing it from your projects. Once you're inside your project, you're going to have product knowledge over here, and you're going to be working with Claude in each of these individual chats, and they're going to start being listed down here the more we start using them.